love how our guys responded. Obviously, very, very different. This is very, very different going against the top passing offense in the country, and just really, really different what we face. So, had lots of teaching today. The guys did a really solid job, and like their attitude. These guys love these 11 seniors, and so I know that they understand just how brief. That's what I told them. I mean, you got 5 practices left to earn some more. You know what I'm saying? And all of our achievable goals are still on the table, and especially the one that we set out to, that's being conference champions. And so we just talked about our focus this week, obviously winning on senior day. We've done that here. That's something that's so important, that we honor these seniors, and guys like Taylor and Jamil, Marcus Hardison, Maris Randall, lots of Tyler Salka. We got a lot of really, really solid young men that have really meant a lot to our program, and we know there's only one way for this to finish up here at Sun Devil Stadium, and that's with a big win. So I like how they worked today, and got obviously a lot of healing up to do, but hopefully we'll get them all there for Saturday.
You apologized to your players after about just the stuff that was happening on the sidelines. As the pressure mounts, I mean, is it just just kind of, you talk about the intensity of just
I'm pretty passionate all the time. What I apologized to him about is getting frustrated, and what I was frustrated about is that we weren't doing what we were not focused. I think we were distracted for whatever reason. I didn't have them where we came out very, very sluggish, making mistakes we hadn't made in 8 weeks, and I thought we kind of got them back, and at halftime I thought, well, we've overcome that and we're going to be okay. And but I do that every time we lose. I think it's important that you take responsibility, and that's kind of what I talked to them about, is that I felt like that I got frustrated, and if I wouldn't have got frustrated, then maybe I could have done a better job of motivating them to but what I was trying to do is motivate them, you know what I'm saying? And but no, it wasn't anything like, we've been in bigger games, and I knew exactly the deal. I knew exactly how well they were coached. But you look at the field, and it doesn't look like the weeks before, and anybody beat you. And but what was so frustrating was that we just continued to usually we come out of that and we're okay, then we just kept making mistakes and stuff. So that's what I apologize to them, and I always take responsibility. I mean, that's what you do. It's my responsibility to get them ready. It's my responsibility to coach them. There's not. I'm 100% accountable for everything they do 24/7. I got no problem with that. Very few people would probably have that philosophy. You know why I have that philosophy? Because I'm going to be held accountable for it anyway. I better take responsibility for it. So it wasn't our night. We moved on, but that's what I was referencing is how I responded.
Any more clarity today on Jalen's status health-wise to be able to go this week?
It's just obviously being very cautious. He has improved dramatically, doing well, but it just depends on. I should know more tomorrow, kind of where we're at on that, but probably 50-50 is what I'd say. Obviously, he wants to play and all that, but we're going to make sure that he's got to be able to go through the protocol that we always go by. So he did clear up really good yesterday, and we'll see. I think what the severity of it was not real. I think it was a light, would be considered probably a light one.
Do you expect Jackson Hood back this season?
I don't know. Probably right now, if you're asking me to guess, probably not.
Coach, can you talk about just defensively what the approach is against Washington State, or what a lot of teams like to do against a team like that?
The biggest thing for us really every week is the whole deal around Pac-12 plays, explosive plays. Just can't give up explosive plays, and just play the style that we've been playing. And I think that the key for us is to not that they do a great job of throwing the ball over the top. They just dink you, and then you start getting impatient, and it's tough to get pressure on the quarterback because they get the ball out so quick. But you have to get pressure on the quarterback. You have to disrupt things. But it's just different. It's just more of a, we haven't played anybody that's a pass first team like they are, and but where they'll kill you is on the run and the screen, and then hitting you over the top. So we just got to eliminate the big plays, and I'm very familiar with it. I've gone against it my entire career at one place or another. So and it is a challenge.
Coach, what did Oregon State do defensively in that second half to cause your offense?
I don't know. I thought we already answered all those questions, and we're moved on to this week. You can ask Coach Norvell that question. I'm done. I'm moved on.
Simone and Mokiola, they seem like they'll be okay.
Simone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he better be. Yeah, he got just a little stinger, and I think it's kind of lingering from the week before. But yeah, I expect them. They practice today, so they should be okay.
Have you ever had as small of a core group of seniors as this team?
I don't know. Patrick was showing me something today that we're like second in how many freshmen are starting and a few seniors and all that. I think it had obviously a lot to do with the transition and stuff like that, and that's what makes this group so special. And obviously you want to have large senior classes. That's how you build a program, and that's obviously they'll get larger and larger each year. This is kind of this is really, there won't be, I think Burke, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. Is it Berkovici? Who else is left that returns next year? I think Berkovici's the only person that I know. Gary Chambers.
I mean, who were before you?
Yeah, they were here before I got here, so there's not very many. So I think that's what's contributed to that. And yeah, we've played less seniors, I think, than most anybody in the country, and more freshmen. But that's why I'm so proud of this group and what they've done. And we got to go finish the way we want to finish. And we talked about unfinished business, and we still have every opportunity. We're 13th. That's what I told the guys. We're 13th in the country. We've done some great things. Obviously, we stumped our toe last week. Pick yourself up, move on. Let's go win 9, and then let's go win 10, and then see what happens after that. I think we'll have an opportunity, is what I think. So, but you can't worry about that. You need to go get win number 9.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.